Her supreme teaching method, fists and insults. Other skills. Just fantasy, stop talking. Enough talk, I'm gonna win. Just trying to help the Supreme master his powers, Mom. Mom called in the Supreme Deity, and guess what? There's a thumb located outside the pinky. And then with those 12 thumbs, just lift that little pinky. Under HI's guidance, the Supreme picked up the art of grabbing like a genius. Okay, I'll give it my all. From then on, the Supreme became HI's honorary son, soaking up her lessons until Dad decided to blow a gasket. The young Supreme, feeling all that rage, starts taking it out on his poor sister Kyoko until they grow up. One night, Kyoko comes home to find Dad in a heated debate with the Supreme talk about fireworks. Dad drops a bombshell on the Supreme. Don't come back, she might actually be your mom. Just then a black hole opens up beneath Dad's feet. Kyoko rushes outside and sees the gaping hole in his belly. He bites the dust on the spot, while the Supreme looks like he just saw a ghost, yelling, "I didn't do it." Mom steps out, sees Dad down, and uses her powers to kick the Supreme out of the family for good. From then on, Mom moped around every day until one day she told Kyoko, "I'm off to the mountains, get Richa to come see me." Mom mentions she's been having the same nightmare where she just keeps falling forever until she wakes up. But Richa isn't surprised at all, she had the same dream. Kyoko and Richa find Mom at the mountaintop. But Mom disappears like a magic trick. Richa then leaves the village to find a way to shake off those nightmares. Kyoko tells Yang-er everything she went through and says her goodbyes. Yang-er gets home, collapses on her bed, and bam, she's dreaming of falling into the void, desperately trying to grab something, but nope. Subtitles. At this moment, she hears a familiar voice. Dream Kyoko shows up and warns her not to get too close. Otherwise, she'll fall out the window. She watches as Kyoko vanishes out of sight and wakes up with a start. After that, the city erupts into chaos. Cars vanish after a flash of light, and planes just disappear over Tokyo. And the mastermind behind it all, Richa, clearly stirring up trouble to lose someone out. She struts into downtown Tokyo, creating a massive black hole party time. She sends the black hole crashing into the Kyoto building, instantly cutting it in half. The Supreme asks, "Is this how you roll?" Richa retorts, "It's all for my nightmare, I'm just one step away." The Kyoto building gets sliced in half, triggering chaos all over Japan as companies declare a downtime. Everyone's just stuck at home. Freshly employed, Yang-er drags her tired self home, only to find the door lock has vanished into thin air. She realizes the Supreme busted into her house and hurriedly heads inside. Sure enough, she finds the Supreme sprawled on her bed, and this time he wants Yang-er to pass a message to Kyoko. It's all the brothers' fault. Not long ago, a wealthy businessman hired Richa as his goon to handle some problems. The businessman knows that Richa is behind the missing planes and the Kyoto building fiasco. He's thinking, what's her endgame? In just experimenting with the black hole's size, speed, and precise direction, Richa says before making her exit, while the businessman rushes off to find the prime minister. Right now, Richa's threat level is on par with a nuclear bomb. He must inform the higher-ups ASAP. Just before boarding, he senses trouble, looks up to see a black hole explode in downtown Tokyo. Flash lights up the city instantly, damage extent from the whole scene next morning. Massive craters litter the ground, making the nearby skyscrapers look tiny. What if this happened daily? Japan could disappear off the map at any moment. The news called it a terrorist attack, but the police are still scratching their heads over the culprit. Meanwhile, Namwon has packed her bags, crossed the deserted streets, and met up with her classmates at school. They are off to the deity village to uncover the truth, and just then, the recently rescued Sayori joins them. She feels she can help, but Namwon is filled with doubt. She gets Richa's pain, but ending a nightmare shouldn't come at the cost of destruction. The group steps back onto the mystical lands, but when asked, the villagers still zip it. This leaves Namwon fuming, thinking Richa isn't worth all that protection. She's no god, she's a murderer. The village chief is the only one with a differing opinion. He arranges a meeting with the clan leader tomorrow, and the deity professor will join too. Hearing this, Chang Jian finally has a glimmer of hope in his eyes. There really is a professor here. But little do they know, Weichai is already at the clan leader's house with Gao Jixin. The villagers panic like they've seen a ghost, shaking the slumbering clan leader awake. Weichai doesn't hold back. She gets straight to the point, aiming to uproot the very foundation of this land. Just then, as the door swings open, soldiers hidden for ages raise their weapons. Bullets rain in like a storm, but the deity Weichai moves through it as if it were a stroll in the park.